Hi folks, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Tony. So today, even though it's getting late, I want to try and prepare a unique dish. I have been thinking about a French onion chicken. I love French onion soup and I love the way it tastes and the flavors it has. And I would like to combine that with the chicken. So my only dilemma is, for cooking chicken I like to usually use a white wine, and for my French onion I always like to use a little red wine. So I'm still a little torn whether I want to go red or white with this dish. So by the time I get to that point I will have made a decision. So why don't we get started here and let me show you what we got. Okay, to start I'm going to want to use a medium-high flame. I'm going to add my chicken. And all I want to do is just sear this real quickly. I'm going to add a little salt to it. Add a little bit of pepper to it. Oops. I'm going to add some thyme to it. Now, I think I'm going to use a beef base. If I was going to go a chicken base, I would also use like some poultry seasoning and sage on this. But since I'm going beef, I'm going to just stick with the thyme. And a little garlic powder here. Even though I'm going to use minced garlic in my sauce, I'm going to do a little garlic powder. Now when I flip these breasts over, I'm going to put more on the other side. But for my bits and pieces, I'm just going to work them in like they are. And once this is seared, I'm going to take it off the heat. And then I will add my onions to caramelize my onions. I'm going to also use some Portabella mushrooms. But I'm going to leave them in big pieces, and I think I'm going to do that at the time of the sauce. Okay, this has been about 3.5 minutes, so I'm going to pull the small pieces out. Now, if you have a Dutch oven or a cast iron skillet, that'll work real well because we're going to put this right into the oven when I'm done. I'm just going to use my copper skillet here, and it should work wonders. Flip these over. Smells real good. And I'm going to give this another 4 minutes on this side. Oh, I'm out of time. Okay, I have about another minute on this side. I'm going to get ready to do my onions. I cut them, peel them, and I cut them in half. And I'm going to cut them into small slices real quickly. Put them in the skillet. Okay, let me get this chicken out of here. Okay, I'm going to take about 3 tablespoons of butter, add it into the pan. I'm going to also add a little bit of oil with it so the butter don't burn. That's all flavor. Take my onions and go ahead and add my onions. This time I'm going to turn my oven up to 375. I'm going to add my rosemary into here. I'm going to add a little more salt. A little more pepper. Add some minced garlic. Kind of work these flavors in that are on the bottom of the pan. Come on, rosemary, stay in the pot. Okay, it's been a little over 10 minutes and my onions are nice and caramelized, and you can see how they've absorb the stuff from the bottom of the pan, all the flavoring. So now I'm going to add some unbleached all-purpose flour. 7.5 teaspoons of flour. We're going to work this in. And that'll help thicken up the sauce. I'm going to add some beef broth. Start the French onion process. I decided to go red wine, and I'm using an oak leaf Merlot. I just love the smell of wine in my dishes. I'll heat this up to boiling. I'm also going to add my Portabellas to this at this time, but I'm a Portabella lover. And you want to just trim the bottoms off or remove the stumps altogether. Okay, I'm letting this simmer a little bit so we can see how thick it is with the flour. I actually want to thin it out just a smidgen more. This way you can check your consistency and add accordingly. That's a nice little sauce there. So I'm going to add just a smidgen more. You got to remember now there's going to be moisture coming out of these mushrooms here once the mushrooms start cooking too, so I got to keep that in consideration too. But, oh, I wish you could smell this. Do a little sample taste, see if I need to add any more seasoning. That is delicious. I think we're good with that. I wasn't sure if I was going to have to add some beef base or not, but that is good. I'm going to leave my flame on medium for a minute while I add my chicken. Okay. Now I'm going to stick this in the oven for 20 minutes at 375 degrees. Halfway around, I'm going to flip it. Flip the chicken. I think this would work well too, just like so. Put my chicken pieces over here, right there, and chunks over there. I'm also going to take and put some of this on top. Okay, I'm coming up on my 10 minutes. Look at that. Don't that just look beautiful? Flip my chicken here. Add some more yummy on top of it. Stir up these chicken bits and pieces. It's been another 10 minutes. I actually turned this down so other things can get ready. Look at that. Doesn't that just look delicious? Flip this baby over again. I don't need my rosemary stick anymore. And it's not French onion until you add the Swiss to it. We're going to just put a couple slices of Swiss cheese on this. That in the oven till it melts, and we're ready to go. About 1 minute. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. And a little parsley for garnish. Some fresh green onion would be better. And there you have it. French onion chicken with portobello mushrooms. Now it's time to taste this, folks. Okay, folks, it's the moment I've been salivating for, the taste test. Oh, it just smells so wonderful. And that I even usually don't drink wine, but I'm gonna have a glass of wine with this dish tonight. Okay. Let's see how this turned out. Oh my. I gotta have another bite. Folks, this is amazing. Man, I gotta try Portabella. With some onions and sauce. I tell you, the French onion blend with the chicken and the thyme, just and the red wine. The red wine was a good choice. I'm sure the white would have been great too, but the red wine is amazing. Even over potatoes, this is just amazing. I can't wait for lunch tomorrow. I gotta go back to one more bite of chicken before we close. That Swiss cheese, oh, I love the flavor of Swiss cheese on this too. Can't forget about that. Onions. And another mushroom. For this dish, I gotta give it a 5-star salute. If you folks try this, please leave a comment down below. Let me know how you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe. Hit that like button. If you have any ideas of anything you'd like to see me cook, just give me a shout. I'm always open for new creative ideas. And I want to thank you again for watching another episode of Cooking with Tony. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and God bless. Salute.